almost 50 subs. That's so much fun. Congratulations. 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 Alright. So I've got... Oh my god. sorry about that. I had to mute. Gotta move the mic back up. My father is a very loud person. So, oh my goodness, wait. Okay, so I had to mute it so it wouldn't be too loud for anyone who's trying to sleep. So, this is an orange. I don't know, I feel like that's very peachy, unless I'm just tripping. Let's actually, I've got some sketchbook paper near me. So, let's test it out and see what it looks like. Does that still look really orange? Because I feel like for me that looks kind of peachy. Because I found a lighter shade, but it's like really light. Let's try. Let's try this one, this color. Oh, hello, there we go. Please do not mind my stomach. I ate like 30 minutes before I started this live stream. Let's do How does that pink look? Are we liking it? I think that's a really good one. what volume buttons are for. See, like I keep going in and out. Like I feel like 1 minute you can't hear me very well, and the next I'm like really loud. I don't know. Let me know what you guys are hearing. And if I need to fix something, let me know. always see these like ASMR videos of like over explaining certain items I have. And I do like it just because I like listening to people ramble or talk. But I feel like for me, it's really hard for me to over explain stuff. So I feel like I can't really do too much talking. Especially for things like these. So if it's just really, really quiet, that's because I'm not too sure what to say other than kind of just what I'm doing in the moment, here and there. I also have like my computer open next to me so that I can see the chat if anyone says anything. And I have my headphone connected to the computer so I can hear myself talking, and it's really distracting. Because there's a difference between hearing myself via the headphones connected to the microphone, but the live stream on my computer is like delayed, so it's like it's really hard to focus on what I'm saying live in real time, as the live on my computer is a few seconds behind. But I do it just to make sure I don't miss anything in the chat, in case anyone wants to say hello or tell me that the way I'm doing this is awful. I just don't want to miss anything. But people are kind of coming in and out, so I think for now I'm just going to really focus on the drawing. Alright, last petal. But my foot is like legit falling asleep so bad. I don't know. process here. I remember doing this all the time in elementary school, and I remember the teachers thinking I was so cool, or at least telling me I was cool. Okay, so we got our outline done. So now I'm going to get a colored pencil that matches relatively well. So I just gotta go through my pinks. So that's good. This is a good one right here. Let's see. This one is, I think, a little bit darker. I basically did, and I make jokes about this all the time, actually, because sorry, I gotta fix my computer settings, because I used to be able to talk to, the guys I liked in elementary school really, really well. I was really, really confident, literally nothing could tear me down. It was like the peak of my art experience, and I don't know what happened. I kind of blame it on the fact that I moved in my 5th grade year, but I peaked. My boy keeps falling asleep. So anyways, not to get on a tangent, but that's a good pink right there as well. Ooh, I really like this option. This is a good one right here. Okay, so basically, here's our 3 options. So this is the marker color that I use for the outline. This is colored pencil number 3 to go with it. Here's pencil number 2. And here's 1. I feel like you probably can't tell very well. Oh, you actually can't even really. Yeah, you can't even really see on the video. But I think I'm gonna go with 3, which is this one. Actually, this is a red. That's a red. So actually we're gonna go with this one. Okay. Move everything else out of the way. Okay. So then I'm just gonna go on my colored pencil and just literally I feel like that's not dark enough. Yeah, you basically can't see that at all. It's a little better on my end. I just don't think the camera is picking it up very well. That is such a good question, Nathan. I discovered ASMR for the first time in 7th grade. I don't know, I was just kind of doom scrolling YouTube one night, and I got this recommendation for wood soup. And if you don't know what wood soup is, it's basically where an ASMR artist will put a bowl of water and like these little wood cubes, and we'll take wooden spoons and mix it all up. And I fell in love. And from there, I kind of just kept going down a rabbit hole of different things that I liked. So one of my favorite OG triggers is anything wood, or like the corkscrew. It's like if you ever watch GB ASMR, she has the little toaster coaster and she taps. Oh, it's so good. And what motivated me to start a channel, I'm not too sure, other than the fact that, like, I think I just wanted something to do, and the thought of making my own ASMRs and, like, making my own fun role plays and stuff just sounded really fun. And I don't know, I just wanted to at least, like, try it and even see where it went. And my first ever video did really, really well, so I kind of just did some funny things here and there. And then next thing I knew, I like looked at the channel and it was almost 500 subscribers, and I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I should keep this going. So I've kind of just been popping in things here and there. Okay, it's getting a little darker. I'm liking it better. She just needed a couple of layers. I hope that answered your question, Nathan. I also don't know why I'm going in between whispering and softly speaking. I'm not even actually really good at softly speaking. I feel like I just always sound like I'm on the verge of tears if I'm softly speaking. I don't know how accurate that is, but maybe if I just focus on each individual line, it'll be a little darker. I'm making sure I don't want to be too loud when I'm coloring. Did you ever lose the tingle sensation? I definitely do. And I feel like for me, a lot of the times, I don't watch ASMR per se to get tingles. I mean, I pretty much got tingles just that first ASMR video I ever watched. And that was about it. I mean, there's definitely a few other videos that I've watched since then that I've been like, ooh, that was particularly tingly. But for the most part, I just watch ASMR to sleep. Like, it's quite literally on my nightly rotation. I guarantee you when my Spotify Wrapped comes out, it's just going to be a lot of ASMR podcasts that I listen to. But I do think the more you watch it, and especially the more you watch the same type of triggers over and over again, you kind of lose that tingle sensation. I'm sure maybe if I stepped out of my comfort zone again and watched some ASMR triggers that I've never really seen, I might get tingles again. But for the most part, I just do it to sleep. I don't necessarily do it strictly for tingles. I also feel like my softly speaking is too loud based off what I'm hearing on my computer. There we go. That's looking a little bit better, I think. Or maybe I'm just gaslighting myself. But I'm gonna trust the process for this. Give me a second while I get the feeling back in my foot. Okay. I'm like checking every so often on my computer to make sure nobody else is asking any more questions. Let me actually... Aside from ASMR, what shows, movies, or YouTube content do you watch? Also, sorry if I'm asking too many questions or distracting with you. No, I'd like to talk, Nathan. Feel free to ask as many questions as you want. They're really fun to answer. So, YouTube-wise... Hold on, I'm gonna turn my computer down so my voice doesn't distract me. YouTube-wise, I'm a really big fan of gaming content. I watch a lot of video games. I like Markiplier, Corey Kenshin, and my ultimate favorite, my king, my everything, is Cub Scouts. Jay from the Cub Scouts. I've been watching Jay for like, I think, I don't even remember when I started watching him, but I watched him a really, really long time ago. I used to also really be into Lauren Z-Side and Gloom, but I think they just, I mean, not to say that they're bad, because they still have very big platforms, and they're both really good people. I just think that I kind of drifted away from their humor and stuff, and I've kind of just stuck with Jay. So I'm a really big fan of gaming content. I also watch a lot of, still YouTube wise, I watch a lot of like the, oh, what are they called? Like the drama commentators. If you know what I'm talking about, like they, talk about like brain rot, chronically online type drama, and I just kind of like to know who's all getting flamed for what. I'm not gonna use the word canceled because I feel like lately we've been kind of throwing canceled around there. But I just like knowing what creators are being flamed and why, and so I watch a lot of those. I like some of Film Cooper's videos. I'm not a big fan of, oh, that was kind of loud. I'm not a big fan of him. Not like more so like his content. I think he's like just really trying to be funny, if that makes sense. Like it just feels like it's really forced. And I do really like Film Cooper's videos about Matt and Abby. If you ever get a chance to watch those are pretty good. I like Denki Jabo. I discovered him recently because he was in a scandal type thing with Louis McClung and Cataclysm. And I always didn't like, I've always kind of had a disdain for Louis McClung, but like the drama with Denki Jabo and Louis McClung and all of that kind of just like settled that. But I like a lot of drama related stuff. TV shows and movie wise, I'm a really big superhero fan. In fact, the shelf that my phone is sitting on is the one with all of my Funko Pops of different superheroes and stuff. Oh, I'm a really big FNAF fan. I feel like I should make a video about me just kind of like inaudibly telling you the FNAF lore. Like I've been thinking about doing a video like that for a minute, but I really like FNAF. I wouldn't say I'm like a big fan of horror movies, but I do like to indulge in them sometimes, especially during the spooky season. Sometimes, like, if it's just me and my mom watching something, we might put on something like a little spooky or like a little thriller or something. It's just kind of been our thing for a while, but, I like a lot of superheroes. I like musicals. I really, really like musicals. Disney, Broadway, anything you can. That's one of the reasons I also was a really big fan of K-pop Demon Hunters, strictly because I really, really liked the music. I felt like the plot was pretty good. I just felt like it was really rushed. Because it was supposed to be like a 2.5 hour movie, but because it was meant for kids, Netflix told them they needed to shorten it, which was really disappointing. They could have gotten into like a lot more depth and stuff. But I really like musicals. I think I just really, really like music. So I really, really like La La Land has got to be one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time. And I'm trying to think of what other TV shows. I like suspense. I like, having to put pieces together. I'm a big fan of anime shows and stuff. I actually just finished an anime today. I was kind of disappointed in the ending, but I think that's how the creators designed it. But yeah, I think that's my ramble about what all I watch. Hopefully that answered your question. I feel like I could have just been like, oh, my favorites are these, and these. And movies and stuff, I like this, and this. And I could have been done, but I decided to go like on a whole ramble. Nathan was like, I wanted a 2-sentence answer, not a whole essay. I'm also low-key running out of this pink. I don't know if you can really see it, but I might need to like get up and... I don't know if you ever heard of iCarly, but if you like pop culture brain rot, you enjoy her. Also, I don't know. Oh yeah. I do like I haven't seen Breaking Bad. I don't think I would personally enjoy it, but I do. I think a lot of their clips are hilarious. I did one of the memes to my mom. I was like, well, I'm Skylar White, yo. Uh-huh. My husband is Walter White, yo. I thought it was funny. She just kind of rolled her eyes at me, which is usual, but live, laugh, love my mama, guys. I love my mom. But I will definitely check out, is it pronounced Uncarly? Uncarly? I feel like that's too, like I'm not actually getting in the white. Am I tripping? Also, that's really weird. Oh, there we go. My computer was telling me there was like 2 people watching, and my phone was telling me 4 people were watching, so I was really confused. Yeah, I might need to go and get a pencil sharpener because I'm running out of this pink. Also, can't tell if it's just the lighting, but I feel like these 2 petals are lighter than these 2 petals. I might have to go back and redo these 2. So I haven't seen it because personally, actually give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go grab a pencil sharpener at my desk and then I will give my opinion on The Summer I Turned Pretty. Okay,
So I haven't seen The Summer I Turned Pretty strictly because, one, I've heard so many spoilers about it already. And second of all, I think both love interests are not attractive. And I think. Hold on, I'm gonna have to do a really loud sharpen, so hold on. There we go. I just think that both love interests are like not really my type, and I think the plot kind of got yucky from what I've heard from other people. So I kind of was just like, I'm not gonna waste my time. If people want to talk to me about it, they can. I don't mind the spoilers. So I pretty much know what happens. I've had so many friends give me the rundown. I don't know. And from also clips that I've seen, the acting is kind of bad in my opinion. Could I do better? Probably not. But oh great, I gotta like go around these little stem thingies. You know what? I'm gonna go back over with marker, so I'm just gonna go ahead and. Did I see? I didn't know there was a meme about it, but I know that he gave her this like wimp eye ring. It's like that doesn't even look like an engagement ring. That looks like a ring you would find at like a Target or something. Like I just thought it was really funny. It very much gives last minute proposal, and so I grabbed something on the way. If I'm coloring too loud, let me know, and I will go back to being softer. But oh, it's starting to hurt my thumb. Yeah, these two are definitely lighter, so I'm gonna have to redo these real quick. Okay, just making sure. It's also like I'm hearing it in person, and I just like hear this very aggressively. So I wanted to make sure that the microphone wasn't picking it up loud. I can also turn the volume of my mic down. Worst comes to worst, but I'm just gonna scoot that over, and we're gonna quickly redo these. I already need to resharpen. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, it totally just broke in the sharpener. Okay, that should be good just to finish this last little petal. Okay. Okay, so I actually really like it. I think that actually looks really good. I done did good, guys. Was that these are meant to be thumbs up? There we go. I don't know how much you can see, but so I think I'm gonna make this stem yellow. But I think I'll do it all in marker because like there's just too many fine little details to do marker and then colored pencil. So let's find a yellow marker. There we go. We've got our testing sketchbook. I just want to make sure this isn't too like yellowish green. Oh wow, you really can't see that. That's right here, I think that's fine. I like that you can't really see it. I like that it's a little more pastel-y. Music slash. So, my favorite artist of all time is Laufey. Laufey. And actually, I get to go see her in concert this Friday. Or not this Friday, like the Friday coming up. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm a really big fan of jazz. I think I got into jazz because like I blanked out. Hold on. I watched the Cruella de Vil movie with Emma Stone in it, and that had a lot of different jazz songs in it, and I really, really liked it. And I think that kind of got me into jazz, and then I somehow found Laufey. And I kind of, so that's one of my favorite. And I do think I indulge in a lot of different music, because like some of my top artists are like Tyler the Creator, Laufey, Mitski, Clairo, Biba Doobie, kind of all of that. It's giving performative male, um, but like my playlist is kind of a mixture of everything, and I do listen to some country, not very often, I'd say. I like when the songs are funny. So one song I have on my playlist is literally called Honky Tonk Badonkadonk. I highly encourage people to listen to it. It's genuinely like the funniest. One of the lyrics is literally, and Who We Shut My Mouth, Slap Your Grandma, and it's genuinely just like the funniest song I ever discovered. Carrie Underwood is a pretty good one. And then sometimes, depending on the song, I'm really into different worship songs and stuff. But I'm more into like the hype worship songs. I really can't do like the hymns or the really slow. It has to be stuff you would like play at like a VBS Bible camp to get kids hype, because I'm still a very immature kid that has to be like encouraged to worship and stuff, but you know. So there we go. We got our yellow, a nice little stem in there. I'm really liking that. That looks really good. But I'm a mainly jazz person. I really, really like jazz. Oh, and musical music. I know I've said I like musicals before, but it's like I'm really into like musical music. Musical music. Musical music. Have you listened to the new Taylor Swift album? And so I haven't. That is like the one artist I typically don't really like. I like her older stuff, like her late 2000s stuff. I really like her. And then there's a few songs in Lover I like, and there's a few songs in Reputation I like. But after that, I don't listen to her. I've had a lot of friends though who are Swifties, and a lot of them say, I don't think it was the fact that they didn't like the album. I just don't think it met the expectations Taylor Swift was like hyping it up to be, if that makes sense. But I have not listened to it other than seeing videos of some people making fun of it. Just like the one song that's like, I Like My Friends Canceled or something. So it's mainly that. But I am not a Taylor Swift indulger. Whoopsie. Anyways, I'm very proud of our flower. I'm trying to see if I can push it up a little more. So like, maybe you can see it a little better. Oh, don't fall, please. That'd be really loud. There we go. There's our flower. I think we made some very nice choices for it. There are 5 petals. Oh, that was kind of loud. I just got these nails done today, and I still feel like I don't have control over them. But, anywho. I think. Did you? Yeah. Yeah, I did see that lyric, and I will say. I'm gonna adjust my mic. I just think that her millennial is showing at this point. Said with love to all my millennials out there. But thank you for complimenting the flower. Yeah, no, there's a few lyrics that I've heard, and I'm genuinely sitting here like, what was going through your head when you decided to write this? And I was like, yeah, let's take this to the production team. Let's take this to the studio. Like, this is gonna be such a banger. might come back to do more of this one tomorrow night, or I will record a video tomorrow night. But either way, there will be an upload or a live from me Saturday or Sunday. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out, keep an eye out, keep an eye out. Thank you to everyone who joined, who watched, who participated and chit-chat with me. Nathan, thank you as always for chit-chatting with me and asking me loads of questions, asking me loads of questions. And I will see you guys next time. Next time. You're very welcome, and I hope to see you guys soon.